Ah, there's a spark in your eyes when you talk about change. There's a flame in your chest that feels so strange. You're tired of living by someone else's cross. Whoa, you wanna know where the fire goes. I grew up quiet in a small town frame, told to sit pretty and hide my flame. But I had drum beats under my skin, melodies roaring to begin. You came along with a rebel smile, said let's leave this place for a stolen while. You played me rhythm in your old car, said your voice could travel very far. I feel a blaze I contain, pouring like sunlight through my veins. Take me where the fire goes, where the realest river flows, where the nights are loud and long, where the broken turn to song. No more hiding what we chose, no more fear of what we show. Follow embers on the road that glows, all the way where the fire goes. I used to hustle just to stay alive, never believed my soul could thrive. But you showed up with your trembling hands, turned my survival into plans. We caught a bus with the one wish, traded the safety for something rich. Now every stage that we ignite feels like we're finally in the light. If the flames get high, we'll stand our ground. If the smoke comes in, we'll spread our sound. We were meant to rise, not just pose. We're built to live where the fire goes. Take me where the fire goes, where our wildest story grows, where my fear dissolves in heat, where your sorrow finds a beat. Every step our courage shows, every song another rose. We're no longer stuck in what they chose, we're alive where the fire goes.
Waves keep coming, they don't wait.
Tide keeps turning like our fate.
You left first, I wanted more.
Now I'm lonely at the shore. We made castles out of foam and faith, drew our future in the frothing wraith. You said we travel, leave this town, never let the water drag us down. But the call you got was louder than mine, and offer you read as a holy sign. You took the plane, I took the sand, watched you vanish from this land. I don't blame you for walking through, but this beach still holds us two.
I'm lonely at the shore,
I'm lonely at the shore,
where we're not we anymore.
I'm chasing dreams away from here, but your voice still hits my ear. Between the waves' unending roar and the ghosts on this old floor, you're the ache I can't ignore. I'm still lonely at the shore.
From the stage lights in another place, I still see your ocean face. Feel your laugh in the cheering crowd, feel your calm
shore.
If you come back to the sea one day,
if I find you where the ghosts still play, maybe we'll rewrite what was before. No one lonely at the shore. I'm lonely at the shore. I'm lonely at the shore, but I keep an open door for the chance that you'll return, for the bridges we could burn. Till then I'll sing above the roar. You'll raise stages, I'll keep score. In our hearts there's something more than being lonely at the shore. Wind in my hair, salt on my tongue.
memories beating like a reggae drum.
The city's loud, but my heart still craves the place we ran back to, the waves. We left our problems on the concrete floor, took a crooked bus down to the shore. You brought your guitar, I brought my pain. We traded both for the rising rain. You played a chord that split the sky, turned my tears into a battle cry. We danced barefoot on the jagged stones, letting the tide translate our tone. Whenever life turns sharp and gray, I see us running to the waves. Take me back to the waves, where the water rewrites what it says, where the rhythm heals what it shapes, off our hearts in 1,000 ways. When the world misbehaves, we'll outrun the roads and the caves. Let the ocean hold our days as we keep going back to the waves.
I lost my temper in a crowded room.
Said some things that spelled our doom.
You walked away with your head held high,
Left me choking on my prideful sky. Weeks went by with the frozen phone, till I stood staring at the shoreline alone. Then out of the mist I saw you stand, shoes in your fingers, hope in your hand. No words, just the seagulls crew. No scripts, just a rising moon. We step forward side by side, let the tide reset the tide. Take me back to the waves, where forgiveness silently pays, over every burnt out face, over every bitter maze. In the crash where the sea behaves, we'll bury what no longer braves. Year after year in all our days, we'll find ourselves back in the waves. Got your text like a lightning spark, every word pulled me out of the dark. We're tangled up in this risky fire, you're my heart on the wire.
You live your life on the razor's edge, promises stack like a shaky ledge. You call me up when the night turns mean, when your faith runs out of gasoline. I'm trying hard not to lose myself while pulling you back from your private hell. I'm on the phone till the sun breaks through,
Keeping the shadows away from from you. Every "are you okay" feels thin, but I won't stop calling you back in. Oh, you're my heart on the wire, swinging over open fire. One wrong move and we both could fall, but I won't let you lose it all. Every tremble, every fear, I'm the voice inside your ear. If the world feels like a lift trip wire, I'll hold your heart on the wire.
I grew up learning how not to cry, how to swallow hurt and personify. Turned my pain into a crooked joke, laughed it off in every haze of smoke.
But when you speak, the armor cracks. You trace my scars and my faded tracks. You talk me down from the tallest roof. Your gentle tone is my only proof. If you slip, I'll tighten my grip.
If I fall, don't let me flip.
We'll walk this line through wind and fire, two souls on a single wire. You're my heart on the wire, balancing over the choir of all the voices telling us no. We keep moving steady and slow. If the night turns into a liar, if my demons pull me higher, we'll still cross this burning choir together with our hearts on the wire.
Sirens sing a broken song.
Neon nights stretch too long,
We grew up under restless heat,
listening to voices in the street.
Mama worked late, we ate alone.
Raise ourselves on crack ringtone.
I walk past chaos every day.
Learn which corners not to stay, but I heard rhythms in the fight, melodies in city light. Turn the shouting and the heat into unheard backbeat.
They said we'd never rise complete. Where do we have voices in the street?
Where the voices in the street, where the concrete hugs our feet, where the dreams aren't always neat, but the heart refuses defeat. We take pain and make it sweet, turn the siren into beat, from the alleys, from the heat.
We lift up our voices in the street.
I lost friends to the hunger years, lost some days to my own fears, but this mic became my spine, kept me standing on the line. You came through with your tender tone, soft but sharper than a stone. Together we built something tough, songs that shout we are enough.
We'll sing for kids with tired eyes,
For broken homes and hopeful skies.
for every soul that feels defeat. Ooh, we'll be their voices in the street.
Where the voices in the street, where the wounded hearts still meet, where the lonely keep a seat, waiting for a kinder beat. We take hurt and make it heat, we make struggle into feet, until the world learns to greet the power ghost. Sun sneaks in on the window post. We used to race out, always running. Now the magic is in the morning.
We used to love the chaos night, flashing clubs and reckless life. Now I crave your half-closed eyes, your quiet laugh, your sleepy sigh.
The kettle whistles, your hair's a mess. You wear my old faded vest. We talk of nothing and everything, of grocery lists and songs to sing.
If ever I doubt how real is it, it's in small hours like this.
You're still in the morning, in the slow and in the yawning, in the way the light finds your face, in this unpretending space. When the world feels loud and storming, I remember this soft forming. You and me, no warning, just quietly still in the morning.
I thought love meant constant thrill, adrenaline and chasing spills, but your silence taught me more than every wild night before. The way you stir your sugar slow, the way you listen when I flow. With all my fears of getting old, you turn my dread to stories told.
If someday the sparks feel gone,
let's come back to early dawn,
where our hearts keep redawning this simple sacred morning. You're still in the morning, when the day is just forming, when my doubt starts swarming.
your touch becomes my warning. Years from now when hair is gray,
We'll still find each other this way, in quiet light, forever adorning the love we keep still in the morning. If you see my face in a crowded hall,
if you hear my name in a stranger's call,
if your chest still tightens in September, just say you remember. We used to write in each other's books, trade small glances and crooked looks. We passed notes under fluorescent light, dreaming of running away at night. Years rolled by like a turning wheel. We got older, but the scars stayed real. Now we're orbiting different suns, but I still think of our almost runs. I don't need you to come back through, just wanna know I matter to you. Say you remember the songs we stole, the secrets whispered from soul to soul, the midnight talks on the kitchen floor, the way we never locked that door. Say you remember our tiny fire, even if we never climb much higher. Don't rewrite us as a minor ember, just say you remember. Just say you remember.
I saw your picture in somebody's feed. You look happy, you look free. I almost scroll like you meant no more, but my heart stopped at your old front door. I recall the night you saved my head, when I said I'd rather be gone instead. You kept me breathing till morning came. You never asked me to explain.
We're not meant to rewind the tape. just comes to your mind.
Let it be gentle, let it be kind.
Say you remember the way we tried, the clumsy truth we never denied.
We were young and fractured, sure,
but our hearts were mostly pure. Write me down as a tender chapter, not a ghost or a disaster. If my name drips by in your weather, just say you remember. Just say you remember. Just say you remember. Just say you remember.
The sky is bruised with purple and gold.
We're chasing the morning.
We're chasing the morning like stories told.
We've been lost in a midnight storm. Now we're running back to dawn. We fall like thunder in a crowded room, to watch storms with no more room. Slamming doors and broken calls, throwing truth against the wall.
I said we're done, then check your page. You wrote I'm fine, but I felt your rage. Hours later when the crying stopped,
I realized where we almost dropped. It's not too late to turn around, to pick our love up off the ground. We're running back to dawn, to the place where we belong, past the smoke and all the wrong, back to when our hearts were strong. Through the night we kept holding on, even when the light was gone. Now through every tired yawn, we're still running back to dawn.
I've said things that cut like glass, turned our present into broken past. Took my pride like a loaded gun, fired it off, watched you run. But when the city started fading slow, all I saw was your shadow glow. Heard your voice in the breeze so thin, whispering, don't let this end here again.
If we can forgive the things we scream,
We can rebuild the life we dream.
hand in hand through the quiet lawn, breathing as we run to dawn. We're running back to dawn, where every fear gets drawn. Back to coffee on the lawn, to the days we leaned upon. When we stumble, we carry on, turn our bruises into song. Through the dark and all that's gone, we'll keep running back to dawn. We'll keep running back to dawn. Streetlights blur like the tears in my eyes. Every red light feels like another goodbye. I keep replaying every word that you threw, like I'm standing still, just falling past you.
You lit a match in my chest and walked away. Left all our pictures in shades of grey. Every promise written on a cracking wall. Every late night message that I still recall. Try to outrun the hurt in a borrowed car, but the pain sits quiet like a fading star. Every song on the radio sounds like you. Every lonely echo calling me back through.
And I tell myself I'm better on my own,
but your name keeps buzzing through my phone. I keep scrolling past the truth I know.
You're the one I still can't let go.
I'm falling, falling past you, through the spaces that we broke into.
I'm calling, calling your name, from the fire and the pouring rain.
We were lightning with nothing to hold, burned our future just to feel that gold. Now I'm falling, falling past you, and you don't even see the view. I was the storm you never asked to chase, carrying thunder in a quiet place. Gave you rhythm just to drown your doubt, but I never learned how to live without. I see a shadow in the morning train, hear your laughter in the window pane. I keep my cool in a smoke-filled room, but your memory dances in the bass and boom.
If I had one last chance, I'd say it slow. Every truth I bury where you never know.
If I had one last night to change the sky,
I'd hold your heart instead of watching you fly.
I'm falling, falling past you, like a comet cutting right in two.
We were wild, we were so brand new.
Now the sky is empty, missing you. You're a song that I can't unhear. I'm a voice that lingers in your mirror. We were everything and never had a clue. Now we're pieces falling past the view.
Sky bleeds orange over city steel.
Daylight fading like the way we feel.
I write goodbyes I'll never claim, watching sunset on your name. Your contact still glows in my phone, a tiny shrine to what we've known. I hover over delete each night, but my thumb can't kill that light. We're not together, we're not just friends, with some story that never ends. A half-read book on my bedside stand, collecting dust but still at hand. As the evening paints the frame, I see sunset on your name. Sunset on your name doesn't mean I'll erase our flame. It just means I'll let it rest, stop bleeding out in my chest. As the colors start to wane, I'll release this quiet pain. Not with anger, not with blame, just like sunset on your name.
Yeah. I've checked your page more times than I said, tracked your stories day by day, but this habit keeps me stuck, drowning in leftover luck. I see you smiling with someone new, Swear I'm happy a bit for you, but I can't keep my world on pause for a love with broken laws.
Let the sky do what I can, let it paint and let it chant that endings can be solved. Not lame like a sunset on your name, sunset on your name. No more feeding this old flame. I'll remember what we were without needing to prefer. When the morning comes again, we'll be strangers rearranged with the fondness, not a claim, left from sunset on your name. There's a spark in your eyes when you talk about change. There's a flame in your chest that feels so strange. You're tired of living by someone else's prose. You wanna know where the fire goes.
I grew up quiet in a small town frame, told to sit pretty and hide my flame. But I had drum beats under my skin, melodies roaring to begin.
You came along with a rebel smile, said, let's leave this place for a stolen while. You played me rhythm in your old car, said your voice could travel very far. I feel a blaze I can't contain. Oh, pouring like sunlight through my veins. Take me where the fire goes, where the realest river flows, where the nights are loud and long, where the broken turn to song. No more hiding what we chose, no more fear of what we show. Follow embers on the road that glows all the way where the fire goes.
I used to hustle just to stay alive, never believed my soul could thrive. But you showed up with your trembling hand, turned my survival into plans.
We caught a bus with a one-way wish, traded the safety for something rich. Now every stage that we ignite feels like we're finally in the light.
If the flames get high, we'll stand our ground.
If the smoke comes in, we'll spread our sound.
We were meant to rise, not just pose. We're built to live where the fire goes.
Take me where the fire goes, where our wildest story grows, where my fear dissolves in heat, where your sorrow finds a beat. Every step our courage shows, every song another rose. We're no longer stuck in what they
We're alive where the fire goes.
We're alive where the fire goes. We never said forever, but we almost did. We never called it love, but we never hid. Caught in the space where we're not seen, always burning in between.
You got someone and I got my plans. We still keep touching with borrowed hands. Meeting the corners the world won't see. Sharing a truth that can't be free.
You play your shows, I play my part. Pretending I don't feel you in my heart. We keep this secret like a sacred sin. Every goodbye pulls me back in.
We're not wrong, but we're not right.
Stuck between the day and night. We're burning in between. Not lovers, not a dream.
Too deep to just let go.
Too tangled not to glow. In the silence that nobody's seen. We're a fire with no routine. You're my almost, my unseen. Forever burning in between.
I see your name and my chest goes tight. I hear you laugh in the traffic light. I stand on stage with your face in mine. Singing of love I still can't define.
You say you're fine with the way things are, but there's a storm behind your star. If I reached out and broke the cage, would we be risking love already? If the world knew what our hearts know,
Would they stay or let us go?
would this fire finally find a scene or fade from burning in between? We're burning in between lines we wrote that stay unseen.
You're the song I can't release.
The war that won't find peace. If someday we rewrite this scene, trade the shadows for something clean, we'll remember but what we've been. Two souls burning in between. Two souls burning in between. Ink on the window, rain on the glass. Colors are drowning things that have passed. Smoke on the ceiling, bass in the air. Heartbeats are painting the silence we share.
You left your jacket on the back of the chair. Smell like salt water and tangled hair. Every stitch whispers stories of us, of wild confessions in the back of the bus.
I trace the seams like I'm touching your hand, like wave returning to a tire strand. Your ghost is living in the smallest things, in coffee spoons and broken rings. Every shade around me's losing you. Since the day I walked away from you, now every midnight, every street I'm in feels like glue on my skin.
You're the bruise I keep on my sleeve, the quiet ache I never let leave.
You're the tide that keeps pulling me back, even when I'm drifting off track. Colors fade, but you still seep in, like a storm dyed blue on my skin. Can't wash you out where you've always been. You're the blue, blue on my skin.
Oh, I wear your laughter like a secret ring.
Hidden but heavy in everything.
Every rhythm finds you echo in time.
Every slow verse falls back to your rhyme. I see a shadow in the city glow, in every corner where the lost ones go. I try to dance this weight off my chest, but you're the color that won't let me rest. Maybe someday we'll repaint the night, trade all this sorrow for softer light.
But till that moment,
I breathe you in. Living hard, blue on my skin. You're the bruise I keep under my sleeve, the stubborn truth I still believe. Like a wave that never rolls away, like a song that never learns to fade. Every mile I walk, you still begin. Every heartbeat, you're still
Wind in my hair, salt on my tongue.
Memories beating like a reggae drum. The city's loud, but my heart still craves the place we ran back to, the ways. We left our problems on the concrete floor, took a crooked bus down to the shore. You brought your guitar, I brought my pain. We traded both for the rising rain. You played a chord that split the sky, turned my tears into a battle cry. We danced barefoot on the jagged stones, letting the tide translate our tone.
Whenever life turns sharp and gray, I see us running to the wave.
Take me back to the waves, where the water rewrites what it says, where the rhythm heals what it shapes. Off our hearts in 1,000 ways. When the world misbehaves, we'll outrun the roads and the caves. Let the ocean hold our days as we keep going back to the waves.
I lost my temper in a crowded room, said some things that spelled our doom. You walked away with your head held high, left me choking on my prideful sky.
Weeks went by with a frozen phone, till I stood staring at the shoreline alone.
Then out of the mist I saw you stand, shoes in your fingers, open your head.
No words, just the seagulls croon.
No scripts, just the rising moon.
We step forward side by side, let the tide reset the tide. Take me back to the waves, where forgiveness silently plays over every burnout phase, over every bitter maze. In the crash where the sea behaves, we'll bury what no longer braves. Year after year in all our days, we'll find ourselves back in the waves. The room still hums with the water we said.
Words like smoke that never left our bed.
Every corner still carrying your shade, living in echoes we made.
We carved our names in the hallway paint, two chipped letters of a half saint.
Thought we were timeless, untouchable flame, burning the edges around our name.
We left our shoes by the open door, like we'd be racing back for more. But time turned heavy and you turned cold,
And all our colors turn to gold. Now when the silence starts to invade, I hear the echoes we made. You're in the echo of a midnight train, in the way the pavement whispers your name. You're in the creak of the wooden floor, in every key I don't play anymore.
we were loud like a hurricane parade.
Now we're ghosts and echoes we made.
Even if you drift and fade,
You still live in echoes we made.
I hear laughter in a passing car, in the hook of some stranger's bar. Our old playlist on a taxi ride brings every memory rushing like the tide.
There's a jacket hanging in my place, still holding on to your perfume trace. Some days I swear I see you there, turning around in that empty chair.
Maybe we were never meant to last, just a brilliant flash from a
night train, in the way the city calls your name, in the distant thump of a reggae beat, in every corner of a crowded street. We were loud like hope that never fades, now soft like rain on window shades. Even if new stories get late,
we'll still ring in echoes we made.
We lost the job, we lost the flat.
We sold the couch, the drum, the hat.
We're standing here in all this dust with nothing left but us.
It started slow, then warmed to blaze. Bills piled up, then jobless days. We tried side hustles, borrowed cash, watched our comfort turn to ash.
We argued in the grocery line over cents and borrowed time. Still somehow in the worst of us, we kept choosing we, not us, versus us.
Now stripped of all the bonus stuff, we see if love alone's enough. There's nothing left but us.
There's nothing left but us.
No shiny coat, no fancy bus,
just our bruised and stubborn trust. Our hands, our hearts, our dust.
in the ruin and the rust, we find a different kind of plus.
When the world shakes off its crust, we'll rebuild with nothing left but us.
Friends fell off when the fun was done, when the party ceased to run. Only a few still hit my phone, and one of them is you alone.
We share a bed on a creaking floor, but we laugh richer than before. We see through lies of more and more to the treasure in our core.
When we climb out of this hole, we'll remember what made us whole.
Oh, not the glitter, not the fuss,
Just the truth and nothing but
but us. There's nothing left but us. There's nothing left but us.
and somehow that feels enough.
We'll paint our future from this trust.
Grow a garden in this dust.
If tomorrow brings new floods, or if life stays rough and tough, we've already found what's robust, the sacred fact of us.
Sacred fact of us. Sacred fact of us. Sacred fact of us. We lost the job,
We lost the flat,
we sold the couch.
the drum, the hat.
We're standing here in all this dust with nothing left but us.
It started slow, then warmed to blaze. Bills piled up, then jobless days. We tried side hustles, borrowed cash, watched our comfort turn to ash.
We argued in the grocery line
Over cents and borrowed time.
Still somehow in the worst of us, we kept choosing we, not us, versus.
Now stripped of all the bonus stuff, we see if love alone's enough.
There's nothing left but us.
No shiny coat, no fancy buzz, just our bruised and stubborn trust. Our hands, our hearts, our dust. In the ruin and the rust, we find a different kind of plus. When the world shakes off its crust, we rebuild with nothing left but us.
Friends fell off when the fun was done, when the party ceased to run. Only a few still hit my phone, and one of them is you alone.
We share a bed on a creaking floor, but we laugh richer than before. We see through lies of more and more to the treasure in our core.
When we climb out of this hole,
We'll remember what made us whole.
not the glitter, not the fuss, just the truth of nothing
But us, there's nothing left but us, and somehow that feels enough. We'll paint our future from this trust, grow a garden in this dust. If tomorrow brings new plus, or if life stays rough and tough, we've already found what's robust, the sacred fact of us.
nothing left but us.
Ink on the window, rain on the glass. Colors are drowning the things that have passed.
Smoke on the ceiling, bass in the air. Heartbeats are painting the silence we share.
You left your jacket on the back of the chair. Smell like salt water and tangled hair. Every stitch whispers stories of us, of wild confessions in the back of the bus. I trace the seams like I'm touching your hair, like waves returning to a tired strand. Your ghost is living in the smallest things, in coffee spoons and broken rings.
Every shade around me is losing you, since the day I walked away from you.
No, every midnight, every street I'm in feels like blue on my skin. You're the bruise I keep under my sleeve,
The quiet ache I never let leave.
you're the tide that keeps pulling me back, even when I'm drifting off track. Colors fade, but you still seeping, like a storm that blew on my skin. Can't wash you out where you've always been. You're the blue, blue on my skin.
You're the blue, blue and black sky. I wear your laughter like a secret ring, hidden but heavy in everything. Every rhythm finds your echo in time. Every slow verse falls back to your rhyme.
I see a shadow in the city glow, in every corner where the lost ones go. I try to dance this weight off my chest, but you're the color that won't let me rest. Maybe someday we'll repaint the night,
Trade all this sorrow for softer light.
but till that moment I breathe you in, living all blue on my skin. You're the bruise I keep under my sleeve,
The stubborn truth I still believe.
like a wave that never rolls away, like a song that never learns to fade. Every mile I walk, you still begin. Every heartbeat, a stitch within. No matter where or what I've been, you remain the blue on my skin.
You remain the blue on my skin.
Far from where the palm trees sway, far from our old alleyway, I hear a rhythm through the phone, like you're calling me home. I moved oceans to outrun my past. Our distance would fix us fast. New city lights, new subway maps, new friends. Same old collapse, but in the quiet, when I lay, I hear laughter far away, like a radio tune too low. Still humming what I used to know.
I told myself I'd never roam back to where you're calling home.
But you're calling me home, through the bass and dial tone, through the late night voice alone, through the streets we used to own. I keep saying I have grown, that my roots are newly sown, yet your heart beat like a drum.
Keeps on calling me home. I never left that crooked block, the one where dreams meet ticking clock. I see a ghost at the corner store, hear your jokes in the slamming door. I spin records that we loved before, hoping you walk through that door. Sometimes I curse the way I stayed, sometimes I pray the debt is paid.
If I return, it won't be to repeat,
but to face the ghosts on that
street, not to change what's finally grown, but to answer what feels like home. You're calling me home, not to claim me as your own, but to show how far I've flown and how deep these seeds were sown. If I come back to our zone, we'll stand in truth we both outgrown. No more running, no more crowing, just a quiet calling home. Oh. We said some things we can't unsay. We burned our bridge in a single day. Now the air is thick with all our fears. We'll see what's left after the smoke clears. Plates got broken, doors got slammed, every word like a weapon crowned. We pulled out stories from years ago, used them like arrows in a crooked show.
I saw you flinch, but I kept on, too consumed with being strong.
I heard my heart bleeding underneath, but pride had hands around my teeth. Now when the quiet truth appears, we'll know the cost when the smoke clears. After the smoke clears, who'll be standing here?
Will our love survive the act, or crumble from the glass?
When the anger disappears and we're left alone with tears,
Will you still hold me near?
after the smoke clears.
I use my tone like gasoline, poured it over every scene.
I wanted to win, not understand, shut you out with a shaky hand. But now the flames have lost their glow. All that's left is the hurt we sow. I see you curling on the floor, wondering what we're fighting for.
We can't unsay or fix the past,
but we can choose what stands at last.
fear, decide who we are when smoke clears.
After the smoke clears, through the rubble and the mirrors,
If our hearts still persevere,
we'll rebuild from here.
If we see love through the smear, more than eagle, more than spears, we'll be stronger than our fears.
Together after the smoke clears.
Noises always fill my head, crowds and chaos in every thread. But with you there's a different diet. I'm caught in the quiet. We sit in cars without the sound. Let the silence wrap around. No need to force a clever line, just breathing in your hand in mine. With other people I had to shine, be the joke, the sparkling sign. But with you I can just be still, let my soul catch up at will. I never knew how much I'd riot for the chance to be this quiet. I'm caught in the quiet, when my heart stops needing to hide it. Where the world's loud, war and riot, face beneath our gentle diet. We don't need a busy script or a show where we're well equipped. All I want is this soft pilot, being caught in the quiet.
I used to blast my music loud to drown the fear and please the crowd. But sitting here with nothing on, I feel less empty, more reborn. You close your eyes and I can hear you breathing steady, drawing near.
That simple sound outshines the band of any song in any land. If life turns up too high, we'll find a corner of the sky where our silence can supply every cure found in the quiet. We're caught in the quiet, no need to rush, no need to buy. We found golden simple hush, a sacred unassuming blush.
When the world would crucify it,
We'll protect our little quiet, hold it close in every riot, living caught in the quiet. If you see my face in a crowded hall, if you hear my name in a stranger's call, if your chest still tightens in September, just say you remember.
we used to write in each other's books, trade small glances and crooked looks. We passed notes under fluorescent light, dreaming of running away at night.
Years roll by like a turning wheel. We got older, but the scars stayed real. Now we're orbiting different suns, but I still think of our almost runs. need you to come back through. Just wanna know I matter to you.
Say you remember the songs we stole,
The secrets whispered from soul to soul,
the midnight talks on the kitchen floor,
the way we never locked that door. Say you remember our tiny fire, even if we never climb much higher. Don't rewrite us as some minor embers, just say you remember.
I saw your picture in somebody's feed. You looked happy, you looked free. I almost scrolled like you meant no more,
but my heart stopped at your old front door. I recall the night you saved my head when I said I'd rather be gone instead. You kept me breathing till morning came. You never asked me to explain. We're not meant to rewind the tape.
we both found our separate shade.
But if our past comes to your mind, let it be gentle, let it be kind. Say you remember the way we tried, the clumsy truth we never denied. We were young and fractured, sure, but our hearts were mostly pure. Write me down as a tender chapter, not a ghost or a disaster. If my name drifts by in your weather, just say you remember. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey.